Hey, welcome to the Cigar Room. So, I want to give a shout out to Stock the Bar Vodka. Thank you so much for letting me be one of your brand ambassadors. I can't thank you enough. Cerebella Essentials, JM Patriarch, thank you for your continued support. And all of you out there, I appreciate you. I appreciate all the love the show has been getting and the continuous support. I'm growing and going wherever I'm going with this because of you all. And I can't thank y'all enough. Thank you so much. I want to get into today not caring what others think. I can tell you from personal experience, that was a tough one for me. I thought about it all wrong for so long. Speaking for myself, I thought about it wrong for so long. I thought not caring what others think, I just forget this person, forget that. I don't care what nobody, and they come with attitude or just me being angry with it. Man, when I got to that place where I wasn't angry and didn't care what no one think and just kept going because my heart was in the right place, because I was motivated by something, man, it changed everything. I don't know for those of you out there who may be going through this or dealing with this at any point in your life, but I could tell you for a fact, when I got to a place where I wasn't angry, where I was really just more motivated, where really I had an agenda. What somebody thought of me didn't matter anymore. It just doesn't matter. I got to a place where I'm encouraged to do something about my life. I was tired of people being billboards for my past mistakes. You did this and you did that. Remember when you, and I know this, I know the real you, and saying stuff like that. Hey, check this out. I evolved. And if you've had any kind of love for me, you will be happy that I did. Be happy that I had a willingness to evolve. But a lot of times people still got their personal issues with you. And, sometimes, you can have the conversation sometimes, but for the most part, there's nothing that I can say or no conversation enough for a lot of people. They just still gonna hold it against you, whatever it is. Especially people you gotta walk on eggshells with their emotions. You gotta really just be careful around them, not to say something. They might take this the wrong way or that the wrong way. Those people will distract you from what you're trying to do. People always just pessimists. Just always got the negative thing to say, always thinking about conjuring up old stuff about you that you forgot about or don't even care enough about even, but they want to put it out there. They want to put the billboards for your mistakes. There's a lot of people that are going to be billboards for your mistakes, but you got to treat them just like billboards. Just, you see it, you just keep driving past it and go to your destination. I'm a big believer in being focused and knowing what my agenda is and saying to myself, I know what I'm signing up for. I got to be willing to deal with what comes with it. I'm going to be under scrutiny. Can I handle it? People are going to always try to make me feel insecure about what I'm doing. Well, how are they making me feel insecure? They're telling me what I'm maybe not capable of, how I'm not smart enough, how I ain't did enough research for this, how I'm not prepared for this, right? I'm already thinking these things, so they're throwing it in there too. But you know what, though? My willingness to keep going, my drive is going to separate me. I'm be willing to compensate for that because I'm so focused and driven that no matter what happens, I'll adjust, pivot, and get to my destination, get to the place I'm trying to get to. Those people that are going to continue to be billboards for your mistakes, just let them be that. They're going to be blasting stuff, shining bright lights, putting it on display, what you used to be, what you just didn't do, how you didn't make anything happen, how you're not really making money from that, how you're not really who you say you are. You're trying to preach this and teach this, but you ain't really living it. all these different things. They're going to just put billboard, flashing like the light behind me. But just keep driving past them. Just keep driving. Drive. Drive that's in you and drive that you have to do to get past these people. And by the way, it isn't always people, is it? It isn't. A lot of times it's you. You. And speaking from personal experience, it's been me. A lot of times I've gotten my own way because I brought up things that I did wrong, mistakes that I made, problems that I created, ways that I should have got rid of, habits I shouldn't keep, discipline that I don't have, intelligence I'm not there yet. I keep beating myself up. And I keep being my own billboard for my mistakes. But even though those things keep flashing and keep showing me what they are, and I'm in the back of my mind, and it's still bothering me, I have to treat it just like this light behind me. Even though it's flashing and doing all this different stuff, I still have to be focused on what I'm doing. And that's what it's all about. I had to get to that place in my life where it wasn't about what somebody said or what I was doubting about myself. I just had to just go do it. Make my mistakes, learn from them, make the best of what I'm doing. That's what I had to do. I had to stop caring what people think in a way where I was just motivated enough to keep going. That when I felt down on myself, and I'm telling you from personal experience, there's many a times I just felt down on myself, and there's times I had to pick myself up like, what am I doing thinking like this? What is my goal, and why am I trying to get there? I'll be completely real transparent with y'all. My goal is really to do enough to make impact and help other people. Really. I really thought about this. I really thought this through. I have everything I prayed for when I was a kid. Everything I'm a grown man. I'm saying I was a kid and I would pray and cry because I was so hurt about what I didn't have. That I remember just wanting a stable life. There's people who know me personally and know what I'm talking about when I say that. I just wanted a stable life. I just wanted to have my life have some consistency to it where it was going on an upward trend. That it wasn't just something that just totally shifted my life again. Rather, it was somebody else controlling things in my life or my own mistakes, shifting things. I just wanted to have some stability. I wanted to have people that I loved, love me back, and have a family that I love and loves me back, cares about me, encourages me, believes in me. People that I can continuously pour my love into and don't feel used but feel useful and have some fulfillment and joy and not always feel like I'm not enough or not feel like I'm not doing the right thing, always feel like I'm under pressure and I can't make a mistake because it's going to be just imploded on. I have everything I prayed for as a kid. I thought about that a couple weeks ago. I really thought about it. I said, I really have everything I wanted. Everything I prayed for, I got it. I got a loving family. I got a loving companion, got 11 kids. I got love around me. And I got a stable life. I do okay for myself and some other things are starting to happen. But that's all the plus. All this stuff is just the plus, all this extra stuff. I even got the boat. I'm just dreaming about that as a kid. I even got a boat. I literally have everything I prayed to the Creator for. Everything that I asked Creator for when I was a kid, I have it. The Creator gave it all to me already. So all this everything else that's happening is just extras. that I hope to help somebody else and fulfill someone else's prayer, a dream, or something that would suffice for their life at the moment, that somehow the Creator could work through me that happens for somebody else. And then that's just the reality. People do things and have different things and have different businesses, and they give back and do different things. Stock the Bar just gave back to the Boys and Girls Club. Absolutely wonderful. $3,000. Just gave it back. Just showing love. Doing what they're wanting to do. I donate and give, and I don't gotta always put it on publicity. I love when I'm able to do it anonymously. I love when I could do it anonymously. But I got everything I wanted, and now I get the opportunity to share with others. And I get this opportunity to tell people, hey, you don't have to care what others think. When you get on the other side of this, you're going to be able to do things for your family and yourself and for others. Not caring what others think. You don't have to. They're going to talk about you. They're going to talk about you when you're doing great even, and still try to make it look minimized. Like, you ain't really doing that. I've been here. I did that before. I've been there, done that. I remember when I used to do that, and they bring it up, always stunting on old trophies. Why? Because they feel like they should be in your spot. They feel like they should be, that you ain't really did nothing extravagant yet. You ain't impressed them, They do. I'm not impressed. Those people. Man, listen, stop caring what they think. There's always going to be somebody around you. Somebody around you who you had love for, cared about, or somebody that you kind of looking for their validation and verification. Let me tell you something. I understand that. I understand what it's like when you're a person who's always insecure and just always doubting yourself. So you kind of always constantly look for validation and verification through different people and look for results all the time to make sure, oh yeah, okay, I'm getting this result. So now I'm actually